Well, the songs are the same, even if the teams aren't. Arsenal back here just 3 days after producing one of the results of the third round of the FA Cup. The first English club to beat Liverpool at Anfield for some 15 months. And Toure from Saturday's triumph, plus Hoyt, Walcott and Baptista, who came on as substitutes. Fabregas was suspended, so he gets a run out tonight.
Walcott and Danielson, two fabulous individual talents. Baptista seems to be growing every time he gets an outing. And Ali Adier, well, I'm never...
Baptista, who spent a lot of time on Saturday evening.
Giving Guthrie something to get onto.
Two clubs know now that they didn't when they set out to play on the original date, is that the winners face Spurs in the semi-final. Liverpool won recently at White
there, but took everything out there, just clean as you like.
Could you also think Dudek looked a bit rusty in the other goal?
Yes, maybe in all three, Martin.
Atkinson has given the free kick for Ali Adair, being brought down.
Well, we're used to seeing Henry and Van Persie and people like that discuss what's happening at a set play. Certainly Toure can thump them, we know that, and his only goal this season came against Liverpool.
Júlio Baptista looking to set up Toure. Bit more practice required. Fowler, he remains such a favourite here at Anfield. How much longer he will have got the lot.
Yeah, there was only one winner in that. No complaints from anybody apart from the fans. Fowler was rocked, but only by the ferocity.
The unlucky Mark Gonzalez.
Might as well just kick off again, I guess.
So, here's Hopia. It's the full-strength side, or it's been rotated here.
I'm not giving him a kiss now.
He's actually playing his third consecutive first-team game against Liverpool.
Here at the ground now. We'll bring you the latest as soon as we get it.
Thanks, Jeff.
It's a strange one.
Baptista trying to link up with Ali Adier. Like an uncle to some of these other players. He's still only 19, remember. Really got into the game as much as done by Luis Garcia. Song, and against Fowler. And this remarkable record since Arsene Wenger adopted his policy of giving the kids a game. Batista's a little older than that, of course, more senior, and trying to establish a more regular.
Do you know what? I was just about to say to you, we're just about reaching the time when Thomas Rosicky stepped in at the weekend. 26 minutes that I've just seen Liverpool not totally dominating, but in the ascendancy.
Handled outside the area.
Well, it was close, but no officials in that. Running right along that line to see it, so I think everyone's just getting on with it. Only the people with the vans right in line with that 18-yard line could have ever seen that.
I wonder what that goal will mean for the future of Jeremy Ali Adier.
He's liked this competition. It's his third goal.
2 against West Brom. He might have another one here, but he's touched this time after being exemplary for the ball through the middle.
Well, if he gets that properly, then he is in for second goal. Super little ball from Fabregas, just beginning to find his range. As I said at the beginning of this game, only questions from Liverpool fans. about this, about the system, about the players picked. Sorry, not the system. But only will the criticism arrive should they lose tonight. And Benitez must have known that.
I think Benitez might just be squirming a little bit in his seat. Here's Walcott. First time cross. Paletta takes it down. Liverpool look to play from the back through Aurelio. Fans aren't happy with that. Appiah tries to restore some authority with a typical header away. Baptista running into trouble. Not going to get a free kick to help him out either. It's a little over Liverpool FC.
Yeah, it's perfectly timed. You know, you've got a lot of young players on the side, or certainly a few young players on the side. You'll be disappointed they didn't keep the lead a little bit longer than they've done. Didn't. So it's benefited Liverpool. To be fair, I thought they were hard done by with a penalty appeal at the weekend at 0-0.
There goes Júlio Baptista. Terrific tackle by Paletta. Mark Scholes is the official on the far side. He gave Luis Garcia the benefit, if he had any doubts, of course, in his own mind as to whether it should have been a flag or not.
I think with all the players between him and Garcia, Mark, it would have been difficult to remember who exactly he saw in the offside position and who was playing the ball across.
Pretty shortly be back. Baptista. Hoyt. Fabregas. Song.
Linear.
Bounced over Paletta. Was worried about what was going to happen behind him.
It was just whether an arm came up, Martin, I think. Certainly the blind side of you and I as he goes round outside, but does an arm come up just to stop him there? Certainly made contact, but I think that was accidental. I'm not so sure Paletta knew he was there. Right, bad free kick first time, I think that's fair to say. Sort it out, same two players.
It's a bit more central this time. Júlio Baptista has got a glint in his eyes. He's got a shot past Dudek, he's got a goal.
He's got a smile on his face to go with that glint in the eye. The goalkeeper just hasn't moved. I mean, it didn't when he hit it. Look, a brilliant free kick. It's just amazing. Sounded funny, the trajectory of the ball looked funny. It was up and down very quickly, or does it go round? But it's up and down very quickly, and the huge bend on it. To be fair to Baptista, watch the bend on this ball. Starts central before Dudek knows it. The one thing I don't like to see a goalkeeper stand when a ball's going past him into the net and you're that close. He has to be at least diving for that. I don't like that. I hate to see it. I think he could have done better, much better.
But Arsenal are doing pretty well for us in the harrowing half, and got it away from Ali Adier. Scored a lot of goals for Seville, better than one every 2 games. It was about 1 in 5 in his time with Real Madrid. And for Arsenal, that's his second. Fowler. Aurelio. The understudies and not the stars, but I don't think anybody's getting shortchanged.
No, and that's the beauty of the game in many ways, Martin, what we're watching tonight. We've got the innocence of youth in many ways out there in Arsenal, wanting to play football, pop it about. Liverpool have got some young...
Aurelio. All the time for the tricks and flicks. And Arsenal again. And swagger to their style. And Nielsen, Ali Adier's onside. Batista's in the middle. And Adier won't get it back to Liverpool looking for a second equaliser. 6 added minutes. After injury to Marc Gonzalez. Júlio Baptista. And ball not going to ground, he had to make contact with it, and he did. Song and Giroud going for the same ball. Here's Traoré.
And just about next 6 minutes will provide us and Rafael Benitez with either a bit of talking, a bit of decision-making, or it'll ease it if Liverpool get the second goal. Makes half-time a bit easier for them. If it stays like this, you just might have a decision or two to make in that dressing room.
Here's Traoré. He's gone out for a corner.
Yeah, it looked tight.
Itemised even now. They'd like to have him out on loan. And it's another one. Song. And would you believe it, in the Carling Cup, following their FA Cup win, the scoreline's the same here. And we're still in the first half of this one.
Well,
it's Liverpool 1, Arsenal 3.
Where is Jerzy Dudek gone here? Where has he ended up?
Won one round of this by 4 goals to 3 against a fellow Premiership side in Reading. We've got a bit to do if that's going to be replicated.
No matter what you say, no matter what you do, there will be, I'm sure the lads in the studio will have their opinion of the goals, but I just think Jerzy Dudek might have done better with his space. I think the goalkeeper was doing the right thing, thinking it's nearly half-time, I'll just take my time with the ball. And the Spaniard wasn't happy.
Baptista. There's no flag. Arsenal are in again. Baptista, 4!
Well, they've tucked a big, massive hole in that right side of the defence again. I think he's a mile offside. There wasn't a question in my mind. They've worked it, but unless somebody in the left-hand side of the pitch drops off Warnock or Hooper, he must be offside, Mark. He just runs in behind here. Oh, he's not... Well, Warnock's the only one, but I think he's offside. But they don't get the decision, and this has become an absolute nightmare for Rafael Benitez and the side he's picked. This is beyond Arsene Wenger and Arsenal's wildest dreams, and I mean that.
That's the 4th, the 2nd for Júlio Baptista. And Arsenal don't want this into the 6 added minutes. There is the half-time whistle, and listen to what the majority think of it at Anfield. It's been seemingly a massive miscalculation by Rafa Benitez. Arsenal always made it clear they were coming here with a young side. Liverpool chose to make their changes. And Ali Adier, 2 from Baptista, a scrambled effort from Song. Just one.
He'd won. I think you were a little disappointed with him, Paul.
He went down like a beast there, didn't he? Look. Calling for his mum, isn't he? There? But it's Ronald. If Ronaldinho would have done that, we'd be talking about that. Was world class. That was how quick he's got that over the wall and back down again. Is, you know, that is an hard skill, Jamie. Yeah?
But look at Jerzy Dudek, though, Paul. He's sort of jumping as the ball comes to him. Look, and how is he meant to react from there? Look at this jump, then, and the ball's already gone beyond him. I'm not sure that initial jump,
the free kick and that goal, and then. Is this offside? I'd expect it to be. I'd want this to be called offside at home, as a home team.
Without a doubt. But even then, look how easy they're getting in that right-hand side again, Paul.
Yeah, and they all stop. They virtually all stop again, you know, and they've just walked it in the back of the net. But a great ball by Ali Adier. You know, he's been put through here. I know he's offside, but great awareness.
Just clutching at straws for Liverpool here, Jamie. Arsenal have got 4 in 45 minutes. Why can't they get 3 now in the second 45?
No, listen, Liverpool attacking the cop end. You never ever know. I mean, he's got good substitutions, Liverpool, but at the moment, Richard, they've to put it harsh, they've got what they deserved. He's put out 2 players.
Get more news on that as the evening wears on. So Arsenal,
No break.
and that's about the only bit of good news for Liverpool in the last 45 minutes or so. Gutter.
4-1 down. Putting Crouch and Alonso on. and going for goals would surely be the right thing, and it hasn't happened. I'm just surprised at that, really surprised.
Júlio Baptista is revelling in this, and the hat-trick, of course. Walcott. Here's Giroud. Gets in the way for Liverpool's Son, whose goal bundled in was his first senior one for Arsenal. Danielson.
This might be the problem as well for Liverpool. And Liverpool's main team out there, that Arsenal will knock it about like this. They didn't do that in the FA Cup tie second half, because Liverpool were right at them and put them under pressure. But there was only 2 goals of a difference at half-time. And that one...
See it. Baptista. Waiting for Hoyt. Liverpool thought they were away then. Arsenal had gone in Arsenal's favour.
Little unlucky, Robbie.
Gerrard. Arsenal coped reasonably well. Baptista gets them on the front foot again with Danielson.
Unbelievable night in Istanbul when Liverpool trotted out 3 goals down and managed to turn it round. It's going to take something like that again tonight, probably something even better than that. It sounds daft, I know, when we were playing AC Milan, but that's the nature of the mountain that this team have to climb.
Walcott.
That's a penalty.
It is a penalty.
Yeah,
Sami Hyypiä on Jeremy Aliadier.
That's a penalty. My first, she's running over that and looking right at it. I don't think he plays the ball at all, Sami Hyypiä. It's a lovely little diagonal run. Aliadier plays the ball there. Hyypiä takes his leg off, or takes his leg away. I think that's a penalty. I saw exactly as a referee. Over he goes. Doesn't have to be a lot of touch.
Well, Arsenal have had a whole swathe of penalty takers this season. This is their 11th penalty already in this campaign. But it does look as though Júlio Baptista said, this is mine. This should be my hat-trick. In the 12th minute of the second half. And he saved it. So Dudek repairs a bit of the damage.
Sometimes it takes daft things to lift a side, even at 4-1 down, to lift a crowd, even at 4-1 down. 2 things are happening now. The goalkeeper makes this save, and it's a super save. Not a great penalty, it's not in the corner, but if he goes the right way, he's always got a chance. He does. And Xabi Alonso is coming on. So these 2 things will lift this crowd. And Arsenal, who should be now on easy...
And it shows what a fine goalkeeper he can be.
Well, look, listen around you, Martin. This
hasn't really asserted himself as much as some of the other Arsenal players. Fowler has to get Bellamy on the field on Saturday, so maybe he doesn't want to take him off. Here goes Aliadier. He's had a bit of a lean time, certainly as an Arsenal player. He's been out on loan. Júlio Baptista from further out does find the bottom corner, and he has got his hat-trick, and he's feeling distinctly better about life, and that would surely put it beyond Liverpool's redress.
Well, he scored, but Aliadier's contribution to this goal was absolutely top drawer. If he's playing for his future, either here or at Arsenal.
Which
he
he
hasn't
is.
done himself any harm tonight. This run is brilliant. Running again down this right side. He's exposed it time and time again. But what's even better than that is this ball. Brilliantly paced, takes 2 players out of the game. And suddenly, it is 5, and it is all over. Super finish. Drills it in bottom corner.
Plenty of time to take aim.
What a night, I have to say, Mr. Tyler. We've seen a lot in 16 years.
Luis Garcia. From Arsenal's point of view, it offers so much for the future of their football club.
Well, you think it's bright?
And Júlio Baptista really took it on when Adiada.
You watch his run here, Martin. He spins in behind Paletta. That's the first thing. I talked about this right side. Now, Paletta should just hold him up here, but he rushes to the tackle, skips in, and he's away. This ball here is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Because it gives them time and space.
Júlio Baptista. Now Danielson. Liverpool fans calling for offside. Danielson. Down Alonso. Torres header. Song. Baptista. Diaz on the move again, and they just haven't been able to live with him, Liverpool, tonight. Still going, and still! Well, they should have stopped him that time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think that's been like the bad defending. And Paletta and Hupia, even uncharacteristically, I think without his mate right beside him, has looked a little shaky.
Left back, on the other flank. Júlio Baptista. It's a match ball to collect. The bench. Here's Danielson, and Baptista might get to it this first. Tudek with a decent contact in the end. Toure, Danielson by Hoyt. Júlio Baptista. Arsenal trying to regain a semblance of control again. Nifty footwork by Hoyt, though. It goes long. And that's not the worst ball by any means.
If it stays in, it's not, Martin, I tell you.
Adiada fancies his chances against Paletta. And Baptista's coming in again. He's got another tap in. And Arsenal have scored 6 at Anfield, and he's got 4 of them. Júlio Baptista.
Well, I tell you what, if the lads are picking man in the match in the studio, 4 goals from the visiting player at Anfield puts you pretty high up. But if they wanted to pick Adiada, they wouldn't get many arguments from many people, I tell you, because he has been brilliant. He makes something out of nothing. He has given Gabriel Paletta a torrid time tonight. Again, he makes a clearance, something. A little example of younger players, and he is Adiada. Don't give up, never settle for not making something happen. And there's another tap in for him. He's had a wonderful night, Adiada. Started it off with a goal and then just rolls that across and says, good night, boys. The comeback is short-lived. Have yourself a 4th. And it's an extraordinary evening of football here at Anfield. Absolutely extraordinary. Oh.
I understand your incredulity. I can't even say it.
Incredulity.
Incredulity, Mr. Gray.
And I don't know what it means.
Baptista. Fabregas. Traore.
Well, I said there would be puzzlement at the the beginning, questions why have Liverpool picked this team. And I think that was the case, and I said only will criticism follow should Liverpool not win the game. Not only have they not won the game, and are not winning the game, they've conceded.
They'll have to play them in the Carling Cup.
They don't have to. No, I think Liverpool fans would rather not see certain players play, Martin, and find their team in the final of the Carling Cup. Wouldn't they?
Well, of course they would, yeah. I'm not taking his stance, I'm just
no, I think it's,
outline
I think we all have to accept people have certainly played not in this era. The game has changed, and certainly foreign managers' thought processes change as well.
Well, this is the evening that he's come of age as an Arsenal player, isn't it? Júlio Baptista on loan from Real Madrid, that loan swap with the Jose Antonio Reyes. Toure, Arsenal leader, the crowd at Anfield singing, but Arsenal are in again. In fact, Baptista unselfishly was trying to tease it in for Kolo Toure, who kept on running.
I think the fact he'd been on his right foot, right side, Martin, he'd have pulled the trigger. I think the fact it was on his weaker side, Liverpool fans still.
It is an extraordinary Anfield double for Arsenal. They've come here and won twice in 3 days in 2 different competitions with virtually 2 different lineups. And Júlio Baptista scored 4 of their 6 here tonight and had a penalty saved by Dudek. Ali Adier was certainly his partner in crime with a brilliant display. He opened the scoring and never stopped going after that. Alex Song was the other scorer. Steven Gerrard did his bit and scored a spectacular goal, as you might expect. Herpia gave them some hope with a header. Fowler had equalised early on. But real pain on their own patch for Liverpool, who now have to beat Barcelona in the Champions League to keep their season alive. Tonight they've been conquered by the Arsenal kids in the Carling Cup. And I bet Arsenal cannot wait for their crack at Spurs now in the semi-final. Just take...
And he went on to complete his hat-trick shortly afterwards. For Rafa Benitez. It was a baffling team selection at the start, and really, it's an argument they got what they deserved as a result. They were blown away by Arsenal.
Johan, Julio, how impressive a performance was that from such a young Arsenal side?
That was very good. We was very relaxed today with that game, and I think we did very well to win the game 6-3. That was a very good game, as you said, with a very young team, so I think that's great.
What was it like for you to come here and score 4 goals?
Oh, today I think a day very special for me, for Arsenal. The team today very strong game. I think is after the game, Arsenal play very happy.
How much will this help your confidence at Arsenal?
Sorry?
How much will this help your confidence at Arsenal?
Yes. Sorry, I understand.
Johan, you'll have to find the words for him. It was good of him to try, because he's struggled to settle so far. How much will that help?
I think that would be very good, because I think Julio is a great player, and he had his time to adapt. But I think he showed today that he's got great quality, and I think that's going to keep going in the future.
And what's it like as a team? Because it's almost, if you like, the young Arsenal, the second Arsenal side.
It's great, but I think you don't see many difference between maybe the first side and the second side. I think that we show that even the young sides got great character, and I think we played very well today, and we showed the fans that we're ready for it.
It's Tottenham Hotspur next. How much are you looking forward to that?
That's great, because, you know, it's the derby, and I think that we want to play against them. It's a big game, as we know, and the fans will love it.
Well, Julio did all of his talking on the pitch. He's the Carling man of the match. Will you pass the bottle over, please?
Well done, Julio.
Thank you, my friend.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.